What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first video of 2019. Alright, I want everybody to get off on the good foot in the motorized bike world. So I thought I'd make my first video of 2019 just a couple friendly suggestions video. Alright, nobody likes trouble and breakdowns all the time. So the only way to prohibit that is to, I would say, once a month, take 5 minutes out of your day and give the nuts and bolts a once over with your tools. This is just an example, not really turning the nut, but snug your head bolts. If you don't have a torque wrench, at least do it in the X pattern and just make them snug. Keeps you from blowing head gaskets and or keeps the motor running in addition to. We're not going to get all specific about that right now. Check your exhaust stud nuts. Check your intake. This one happens to have a screwdriver head, so you'll check your carburetor, make sure it's snug and not sucking any air. If it sucks air, that's what usually makes them rev up all crazy and or start really hard, because it's like trying to suck soda through a straw with a crack in it. It's not getting its proper fuel amount. But just give your bike a once over. That's the first secret of trouble-free motorized biking. And the second part, no one's gonna like, but it's got to be said. Motorized bikes, here's the fact. Are you ready? Alright, I just wanted to make sure that, yep, you get it. They are not designed to ride 30 plus miles an hour. If you do ride them 30 plus miles an hour, you usually end up having to buy a lot of parts periodically. Generally, wheels, because it eats up the wheel bearings. Motorized bikes are not designed to run 30 miles an hour. Plain and simple. It's that simple. If you're into the racing of motorized bikes and you spend the proper money on the proper equipment, then I would be different. But I am talking today just to the average everyday rider, the person that rides it to and from work, back and forth to the store, etc., etc. So you're saying to yourself, well, how do I know if I'm riding at what speed? The happy general speed should be anywhere from 10 to 13 miles an hour. And you're saying to yourself, well, how do I know that? I am going 10 to 13 miles an hour. It's a simple fix. If you happen to have a smartphone, which 90% of the world does these days, I would suggest going out to a parking lot, a long deserted road if you can have access to one. Pull up your GPS tracking on your phone, like your Garmin, your maps. It will provide speed for you. So you will get going. You will mark your handle right here and mark right there. Obviously, I'm not going right now, but I will show you what I'm talking about. We'll say that this right here was 13 miles an hour. I've looked at my phone, I looked over, that is where my dot was. So I will place my other line right there. Now I know when I get cruising along that this speed here is anywhere from 11 to 13 miles an hour. Now I still have this much power left. I like to refer to that as there's a dog chasing me area of the throttle marks. But as soon as the dog's not chasing you, you get back down to your cruising speed of 11 to 13 right there. That is the simple secret that keeps you from having to buy rear wheels every couple months. It's that simple. All right. If you try this out, you can feel free to send me a thank you in the comment section. but it's going to be a month or so before I get that thank you, because you'll still be riding on the same wheels. All right. Well, I hope everybody gets off on the good foot here in 2019. I got to get back to work, and I will see you folks later.